The Smiley J Artist Zone, a platform for and about independent artists, music, interviews, and much, much more. Now, give it up, your host, Smiley J.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone, a fun platform dedicated to independent artists. Chit Chat and music is what I do, and I'm so glad that you guys are hanging out with me today. And you know what? Let me welcome all of my new listeners tuning in for the very first time. Just know that Smiley J appreciates you hanging out with me today, and I do hope that you come back. As a matter of fact, I hope that you tell a friend. And also make sure that you follow and subscribe to the Smiley J Artist Zone show on your favorite podcast platform. That way you can listen on the go. Let me hang out with you, in the car, in the gym, in the grocery store. Yes, I would love that. Also, be sure to follow me on social media. Instagram, SmileyJ_Artist Zone. Facebook, the Smiley J Artist Zone. Like and follow the page. Today I have a great show. Yes, hanging out with me in the Artist Zone is the saxy Miss Brittany Atterberry. So hang tight, don't y'all move, grab your snacks and drink. But right now, y'all know what time it is.
You wanna know? Smile knows. You wanna know? Smile knows. You wanna know? Smile knows. It's smile. You wanna know? Smile knows.
In honor of Women's History Month, I thought I'd close out the show by acknowledging the most influential women who have changed and shaped the music industry. Now, I'm sure that you have some of these women, if not all of these women, in your playlist. So let's go ahead and start with number one, the most awarded female artist of all time and one of the best-selling recording artists of all time. You guessed it, Miss Whitney Houston. We will always love you. Number two, known for her 5-octave vocal range. She's a 5-time Grammy recipient. You guessed it, Miss Mariah Carey. Number three, the only female artist to have all of her debut albums released at number one. You guessed it again, Miss Beyonce. These ladies are doing it. Number four, these ladies right here are the highest selling women group of all time. The Dixie Chicks. Yes. After 14 years of being on a sabbatical, they are back with a hit new song entitled Gaslighter. I'm going to have to check that out. Number five, 16 Guinness World Records, 7 Grammys, and 68 nominations for the MTV Music Awards. Miss Madonna. Number six, this lady here was dubbed as the first lady of song. All my jazz heads know exactly who I'm talking about. Ella Fitzgerald was the most popular female jazz singer in the United States. We love you, Ella. Your music will forever live on. And y'all know this lady right here had to make the list, number 7. Y'all better put some respect on the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin, also known as Riri. Number 8. Miss Working 9 to 5, Dolly Parton. She has written over 3,000 songs and has changed the course of country music forever. Number 9, and she stole our hearts in the movie A Star Is Born, the eccentric Lady Gaga. Number 10, she was the first star to ever cross over from country to pop, and she is the best-selling female artist in country music history. Shania Twain. Number 11. Now this lady right here ain't never scared to shake her groove thing. Miss Lizzo, with her body positive dance anthems, has earned her multiple awards and a place in history forever. So I want to shout out all the women creators making a difference out there and inspiring other women. Keep doing what you're doing, and congratulations to all these women who I just named who have changed the game and shaped music history. All right, let me bring on today's guest, who is also making a difference and inspiring others through music. Brittany Atterberry is a national recording artist, saxophonist, and songwriter who has an insatiable love for R&B matched by her adoration for jazz. This Ohio native began playing her first instrument, the clarinet, at age 10. Now, it wasn't until her last year of high school that she began playing the tenor saxophone. Brittany's musical talent has led her abroad many cities, allowing her to perform alongside with many industry-leading musicians. Brittany's versatility brings an energetic, smooth, and sophistication to the stage as she connects with her audience with her smooth grooves. Y'all help me welcome the lovely, beautiful, and sexy Brittany Atterberry. Hey, greetings. Welcome to the Artist Zone. It's so nice to have you here today. How are you, Brittany?
I'm fabulous. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure thing. Now, first I want to congratulate you on your new single, Starting Now. How exciting.
Yes.
You come from a city, of great musicians. You got Miles Davis, Bootsy Collins, OJs, and over here, Brittany.
Yes.
Now, there are many, many more, but I'm going to stop right there at Brittany A.
Oh, man. Thank you. I'm honored. Very honored.
Yes. Now, growing up, you listened to a lot of smooth jazz, Grover Washington, Kenny G, Dave Koz, all who, by the way, are great artists. But, I got to ask, because, most young people, they like to listen to pop and R&B and hip hop and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, who introduced you to the great music of smooth jazz?
I would definitely say my mother. When I was a little girl, she would always play it on our road trips, our car rides. And it was just very relaxing for her. And I sort of adopted the same thing. I would just be soothed and put into a good spirit. And that began my journey.
Wow. Now, music is therapy. I'm always encouraging my listeners to make sure that they listen to good music, because music is therapy. And, we all are going through this pandemic, and it's taking a toll, emotional and physical toll on a lot of people. But you, my dear, you are a musical angel, because you share your gift of music as therapy to hospital patients. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So music therapy is this wonderful profession where we're able to help patients, especially in the hospital setting, to come back to homeostasis. If they've had some trauma, any type of injuries, we kind of help them relate, connect. We work on non-musical goals, but we use the music as a happy medium. Whereas you'd see like physical therapy or occupational therapy, they're going to have their standards. We would use the music to kind of help those patients recover, whether it's fine motor, gross motor, walking, speaking. We would sing whatever that patient's preferred music is. And then I would do a little bit of guitar and piano, but don't ask me to perform that live because I'm too shy.
That is absolutely beautiful. Not only is that musical therapy, that's like a ministry,
Yeah, it is. It is so healing.
Wow. Now, I read somewhere that, that post World War II, professional musicians went around to veterans hospitals around the country. Musicians came together and, they went around the hospital and they visited they visited patients, veterans from the war who suffered both emotional and physical trauma. And, they did a little musical therapy. And
that's what they did. Yeah, that's what they did. It's amazing, the recovery too. Because it works on social, emotional, right? So from the war, if they're having a PTSD or, anxiety, you can use music to help aid them. And sometimes just using something like a lyric analysis. You pull up the lyrics, you sing along, and you listen while you're reading, and it just helps them cope or helps them identify with whatever it is that they're going through. And it's a great resource. Absolutely awesome.
Wow. You're one of those people who are making a difference in the world. The people that we don't always see, but of course now, not only are we going to see you, we're also going to hear you because you have new music out.
Yes, I do.
So I just had to mention that because I just think that's a beautiful thing, that you're using your music and your gift of music to help others. And that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, are you a member of the, the American Music, Therapy Association?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, that's
Wonderful.
it.
Wonderful. Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew? I didn't even know that there was a college curriculum for music therapy. So I'm getting educated. I'm excited when I learn new things.
Right? Oh, no, it's, it's one of those things that when I discovered it, a light bulb went off and I was like, oh my God. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. And it's been one of the only things that has completely fulfilled me and in all aspects of life. I mean, to give and to see someone else recover through music, channeling your gift. There's no greater power.
Yes. And you are, one of those earth angels that, as they say, earth angels, that would be you.
Oh,
so let's talk sax.
Oh,
and that's for A, guys, SAX. Okay, we're going to talk sax.
Uh-oh.
Now your single Starting Now, which I played, and I have to tell it's a smooth groove. I really enjoyed it. It's a great song. Now you play the alto, the tenor, and the soprano sax.
That's correct.
Okay. So then which one are you playing on Starting Now?
So on that one, I'm playing the alto. The alto is my primary. It's the one I've been playing mostly. But I do love to play on the other ones. I dabble here and there.
Yes. Now listen, here on the Smiley J Show, I like to educate my listeners as I learn as well, because I'm not a musician. So, just work with me.
It's okay.
Now help me understand. Each sax have a different pitch on the music scale. Is that?
Yeah. So how I like to explain it for people who aren't musicians is very similar to like a choir, right? We all know that there's a soprano singer, which is higher, the alto, mid-range, and then the tenor, which is lower. And so when the saxophone was created, it was created to resemble a human voice. And it's the closest instrument that you can play that resembles a human voice. And so thus there are the names. But one interesting fact that many people don't know is there are actually a larger family of saxophones. I mean, it's really huge. And I happen to be married to a guy who is a horn collector.
Wow.
Yes. And we have some of the world's most exotic horns here. And actually, one of the first subcontrabass saxophones is in the house. It's like 7.5 feet tall. It's really huge. It has this really deep sound. It's amazing. All the way to the tiniest sopranino, a little soprillo saxophone, if you will. And that is super, super high pitched, and it's really, really tiny. So there are so many other horns, but typically you would only hear the mainstream musicians playing alto, soprano, or tenor because it fits in the range of the music.
Now, do you tamper around with the collection at home?
Oh, yes. So be on the lookout because we're actually getting ready to launch a YouTube series featuring all of our really cool exotic horns because we realize that it's something that you don't see all the time. And some people might be really interested.
I'm sure. That's rare. I would definitely be on the lookout. Awesome. I know a lot of sax players, and I hope they're listening.
Yeah.
So speaking of sax, look, you have earned yourself several endorsements of products,
Yes.
Tell us about some of those endorsements.
Well, first of all, I feel very blessed to have earned those. I am with a company called Theowani. They are a mouthpiece company, top in the industry, does amazing work. And honestly, when I gained that endorsement, it really, it also changed my life as a musician. I was able to articulate and phrase in a different way than I had been before, which allowed me to be a little more expressive as an artist. So I'm also endorsing a reed company called Leger Reeds, which goes with the mouthpiece. Cool company. They are just ahead of the league with their synthetic reed. Typically, the reed is made of wood, a cane reed, but Leger uses synthetic plastic cut reeds. and they sound amazing. They're spot on. Whenever I'm ready, it's right there.
So you get a nice, clean sound.
Oh yeah, all the time. And the cool thing is, if you're playing outdoors or you're inside, usually the weather will warp your reed. If it's a cane reed, it'll change how your reed plays, or if there are fans on or such, it'll change the sound. And it's sometimes you lose that good sound. I mean, it makes a huge difference for a saxophonist.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. It's a tree bark, right? I mean, essentially. So yeah, there's warping. But with the synthetics, you don't have that issue. It's spot on. It's ready all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I have to say that the saxophone is such a sexy instrument. You can't go wrong. Box of chocolates and a saxophone solo.
No. Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. You know what? You're right with that.
Yes, I know. Yes. And, I just watched the audience. Saxophone players connect very well with the audience. And it's just magic to see. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Now, speaking of connection and connecting with people, you had the opportunity to play with Sinbad's band, comedian Sinbad. Now, I'm sure that was a lot of fun.
Oh my God, you have no idea. First off, I have to share the story with you because, it's inspiring. I met Sinbad one day. I was downtown in my hometown, and I was playing my sax on the street. I was outside playing. And I'm just enjoying, I'm playing to my tracks. I'm just, digging in. And someone comes behind me and taps me on the shoulder. I turn around and lo and behold, it's Sinbad. Mm. Oh my God. I was blown away. And he said, "Oh my girl, I love what you're doing. I came out of my hotel." I have to talk like that. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Is that how he speaks to me? It gets me excited. He's like, "Girl, I was coming out of my hotel and I heard this sound just bouncing off the buildings." And I was like, "Oh my God, what is that? Where is this coming from?" He's like, and I told my security guard, "Hey man, go figure out where that horn is coming from. That's dope." And so they looked all around, and he came down East 4th where he was getting ready to play at Hilarities. And he said, "Wow." He tapped me on the shoulder. He said, "Girl, I'm loving what you're doing. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Can you come play on my show?" Right there.
Wow. Spot on.
There. Spot on. It blew my mind, but it also opened me up to so many things. And the greatest part about it is he has been such a great mentor, just such a good friend, always inspiring me, always putting and pushing into me. And it's just great. It's awesome.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that story. Now, I know that, Sinbad recently had some health challenges, and I think a family released a statement that he was on a positive road of recovery.
Yes.
Have you spoken with him since that day you played with him? Have you know?
Yeah, he is doing better. He is progressing. And just keep him in your prayers. And, I'm ready when he makes that full bounce back. Oh man, get ready.
Yes. I mean, I've seen him a few times and he is funny. That good, clean comedy.
It's refreshing.
Friendly.
Right.
Yes. So, wow. Well, thank you for sharing that story. So, I like to have a little fun. I have a game that I like to play.
Okay.
It's called Pick One. Okay, so it's fun. You have 3 seconds to answer a question. All you have to do is pick one. We know that you're fabulous. We know that you play. We know that you have endorsements, but we want to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
She ready, y'all. Okay. Flip-flops or sneakers?
Oh, sneakers.
My kind of girl. Gift cards or gifts?
Gift cards.
Riches or happiness?
Oh, happiness.
Oh, there you go. Boom. Okay. Bonus. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Latin jazz or jazz funk?
Oh my God. That is a hard question.
I know. Okay, Ding, her 3 seconds is up, guys. So we're gonna say that it's a toss.
It's a toss. I lost. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna say the funk because the funk is where is happening. Me and Sinbad talk about the funk. The funk is all you can dig. But
you was bringing the funk with Sinbad now, because he's a funkster.
He's a funkster, and that's why I was like, "Oh, this is hard. This is hard." But then the Latin groove is kind of similar in that it can get down too.
I know it. I know it.
Oh my God!
You know what?
You put me on the spot. See,
I'm sorry about that, but I just wanted to know because I knew there would be a hard choice. But come on now, just for my listeners, if you just had to pick one, for the night, which one you going with?
I would go with funk.
All right, get the funk out my face. Okay. So Brittany, I wanna thank you, for stopping by and hanging with me in the zone. And I will be playing starting now. But listen, before you go, tell my listeners where they can keep up with all that Brittany's doing and your new music, where they can find it.
Absolutely. So the best way is to go to my website at www.brittanyatterberry.com. You'll have all my social medias on that website, but you could also follow me on Instagram at MZ_LADY_SAXX. That's Ms. Lady Sax. Got to keep it jazzy.
Yes.
And then you could also find me on my YouTube. Right? On my YouTube at Atter Music, ATTERMUSIC. And so, I'll be grooving and jamming. Or if you're on TikTok, same as Instagram.
Okay, see, you kept it simple. Now, on YouTube, the handles that you just gave out, is that going to be the one with the, with the sax, you and your husband, your collection?
Yes, that's going to be the one, Atter Music. So stay tuned for that one. And so you could type my name in too, but I know my name, my last name, some people kind of spell it differently, or the Brittany part, because
there's a tennis player, but you guys have some,
Then it's like, is it ATTANY or all those things? Yeah. So,
well, I certainly will be on the lookout for, the YouTube channel. And, again, thank you for stopping by and hanging with me in the zone. And look, best wishes to you and all that you do and starting now.
Thank you.
All right. Until next time, be well. Peace.
Yo, this is Mac Royale, and you're in the Smiley J Artist Zone.
All right. As always, I want to thank you guys for your time and your attention. And I also want to thank our lovely guest, Miss Brittany Atterberry. Be sure to check out her music and also follow her on social media so that you can keep up with all the wonderful things that Brittany has going on. Now, as we come to a close to Women's History Month in a few short days, I want to share a quote taken directly from Miss Brittany. Sending some positivity your way. Don't lose hope in starting a new chapter of life. I've learned that your greatest results come from starting fresh, dedication, patience, and focused attention. Your mind is more powerful than you think. Stay strong and smooth jazz on. Now, y'all know y'all better follow this sister. She's smart, she's cute, and she can play. Until next time, I'm going to need you guys to be well, stay safe, and remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley J, and I'm out.